Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ashley Shami. So today's topic is going to be centered around the word validation. So I just want to give you all a definition of the word validation. So according to Oxford Languages Dictionary, there is three definitions for this word. The one that is most fitting for the topic today defines validation as recognition or affirmation that a person or their feelings or opinions are valid or worthwhile. They have exaggerated needs for acceptance and validation. Okay, so this topic seems to be coming up a lot lately. I've been hearing it on YouTube. I've been hearing it randomly throughout YouTube conversations and comments. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I actually wrote out how I felt about this topic, and I'm going to read it to you all. So some people look for validation in marriage, a job, or people that look different from them. I want to tell you to stop doing that to yourself. Stop looking for validation in a marriage, in another person, in a job, in materialistic things, so on and so forth. Don't do that anymore to yourself. And the reason why I say this is because you are disrespecting who you are as a person every time you look for something else to validate you. I want you all to hear me loud and clear. You do not need anybody's validation ever, period, okay? Check this out. When we truly decide to accept, respect, and love ourselves more than the one we seek validation from, eventually we will realize that the people we once sought approval from are very flawed and only have as much power over us as we are willing to give to them. So, with that being said, I just want you all to know it has been scientifically proven that we believe our inner voice more than what people tell us on the outside. The only reason why we feel like we believe people on the outside is because we are aligning ourselves with what they're telling us we are. You do not have to have somebody to tell you who you are. If someone's like, oh, you can't do that, you're not smart enough for that, you're not the right color for that, you can't speak well, that requires a lot of intellect, or that requires a lot of experience. Do not let anybody stifle you from what you want to achieve in this life. Because let me tell you something, they had to start from somewhere to get to the point to where they are. And for someone to talk that demeaning and negatively to you, you don't need this person. This person is arrogant, self-absorbed, egotistical. You don't need those type of people in your life. And guess what? More importantly, you do not need to seek validation from those type of people. Because check this out. People know when you are seeking their approval. They know it. People know when you have low self-esteem. It's something that people can sense. It's like a weakness. It's kind of like when they say animals can smell fear. People can smell when you're trying to seek approval from them. And the only person that you're hurting in the long run is yourself. Hear me, y'all. I'll just give y'all an example of myself. Before I grew out of this whole, I need your acceptance, please approve of me. I was that person at one point in my life. Certain jobs, I would feel like I needed to change the way I talked, right? I felt like I needed to change my appearance, like make sure my hair, wear straight wigs, talk a certain way to appease other people. I just want to let y'all know, when I did all that stuff, honestly, I felt like I got more disrespect than when I stopped doing that stuff and I started to be my real self. Because I have discovered being my real authentic self with people, I noticed the interactions were a lot more genuine than if I was trying to change my voice, change what I look like, dress a certain way. People can tell. You'd be surprised. People can tell. The only person you're fooling when you're seeking approval and acceptance and validation from somebody else is yourself. You're only fooling yourself. People can see clean through it. That's why they're going to talk to you all kinds of ways. That's why they're going to put all this ridiculous amount of pressure on you to perform in a way that really you can't ever, you can never meet their level of perfection, if you will. Looking for another flawed human being's approval. I just want to give you encouragement to look into yourself. Once you become self-aware and you love who you are, trust me, you will no longer look towards external things to give you some type of confidence because you already have it in here. You literally have to have conversations with yourself and be like, I approve of myself. I am intelligent. Just because this person doesn't see that doesn't mean anything. Trust me, they are nobody to be trying to tell you you can't do something. You can do whatever you want to do. You can pursue whatever you want to pursue. I remember I was working at this job and I wanted to move up because what I had already done, I felt like I mastered it. So I remember asking my manager, my department manager, to give me more responsibility. I wanted to be trained in other aspects of the job. So she tells me, oh, no, that's a little bit too much. No, you don't need that. Just you're doing really good where you are. Maybe in time on down the road. Okay, fast forward. Of course, I'm not working there anymore. But I just want to let y'all know I went back to school and I didn't think I was going to get this far with school. I remember when I had gotten my associate's degree, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I don't care about no bachelor's. I sure don't care about no master's. And now I'm pursuing a master's and I'm almost finished. So whatever you set your mind to, just know that you can do it. You can do it. You do not need the person at the job's validation. You do not need somebody that looks different from you to validate you, to approve of you. You don't need that. You don't need that. And furthermore, I hope I'm saying something that is reaching somebody. People, these same people that you're seeking validation from, y'all don't even know, like, people's lives behind closed doors is a whole nother story. Like, if you just knew how folk be behind closed doors, your jaw would just drop. Okay. Period. These people that y'all seeking validation from, they ain't got it. Okay. They don't have it to give to you. They're not that powerful. They're only as powerful as you're willing to give them power over you. Okay. So you have to tell yourself, I am valid. I am worthy. And I'm going to tell you, you are worthy. You are valid. You are okay. Hey, I don't have the approval, but I'm just going to say you're validated. You don't need nobody else. You got this, okay? You have to talk to yourself. You got to tell yourself. Yourself will believe what yourself tells you. Yourself will believe it. You don't need somebody on the outside. So I hope this was motivational, y'all. Know that you are worthy. Know that you are worth it. Know that you can achieve anything in this life you want to achieve. And know that you do not have to seek approval from people that do not look like you in order to feel like you matter in this world. You matter the day you were born. And you matter right now because you have breath in your body. You're watching this video and you matter. Okay? Don't go out here looking for these flawed people's approval, okay? You are already approved. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Bye-bye.